Today we left Bend. We were in Bend for
a month.
About a month. And that's the longest we've stayed at a single place for this entire trip since we started in January.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those places that we just didn't want to leave.
No.
It was, the town was nice. We made a bunch of friends there, locals and fellow travelers.
Yeah.
The surrounding area was beautiful. Tons of camping everywhere you can think of. Outdoor activities around every corner. I mean, it was.
It called to us.
Yeah. It was if you like the outdoors, it's paradise around there. It was fantastic. So, if we didn't finally just make the jump to leave, we probably wouldn't have left. We probably just would have stayed there for even longer yet. So we figured we would hit the road. We drove about 2 hours north. We're going to work our way to Mount Rainier and hit these spots along the way. So
yeah, and these spots are really pretty and worth the stop, with all of the rapids and people boating, and it just looks like a ton of fun. And this camp spot is beautiful with the sound of the water and the cool breeze. The sun is warm, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a warm one, but it's cooler than it was there for last week. Last week it was really hot.
Unforgiving.
So, but yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what's on the road as Lincoln just destroys random sticks.
He's happy to be out of the ambulance, I think.
Crystal is desert camping comes with its joys. These little suckers, I don't know if you can see that on camera, they are freaking sharp, and they are everywhere.
Yeah.
And when they get in your sandal, they just stick to your toes.
Yeah.
It feels absolutely wonderful.
You have to kind of pry them out. They look like, don't step on that one. But yeah, just kind of throwing them away. And hoping that we can find the patch that we walked through, and we don't walk through it again.
Well, and hopefully Link's paws don't get ripped up.
That would have been a great reason to have those little
booties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, if you have any booties, recommendation booties for dogs.
Yeah.
We tried Ruffler ones. They didn't quite fit right. They just slid off. So, if you have any recommendations for booties, toss them in the comments.
Yeah.
We'd love to try some out for them, especially for locations like this, or if we're out on hot pavement, anything. We need to get him something.
With his pace, I feel like the booty should come up a little bit higher on his legs. So
yeah,
hopefully somebody out there has some good thoughts.
Yeah. All right.
You ready to make some salmon and asparagus?
Dinner time.
Yay! We love these plates. Enamel, classy little metal ring around the edges. We were looking to get bigger ones. These are the salad plates, I guess. And at Expo, we were so excited that they were there. And unfortunately, they were sold out as soon as they opened. So definitely have to jump online and grab more.
The next morning, we decided to hit the road in search for our next camp and an epic waterfall.
Well, we found camp tonight. Not the best spot we wanted. It's been a while since we had to find camp on a Friday. We've been camped in the same spots over the weekend, so we forgot how crazy it can get during the weekend time. So we're out here we're in Washington now.
Yeah, we are.
We crossed over into Washington. Found a nice spot, not perfect, but it works, and we are not too far from Panther Falls. So we're actually going to hop on the Ubco bike. We're going to cruise up the road and check out Panther Falls, which is apparently pretty fantastic. So let's go check it out and see what it looks like.
Woo! I can't wait.
I'm trying to fill it with the stars. I don't feel like I am earning. Every time I ask myself why am I alone? And my heart is turned to me. Saving my memory, saving my memory, saving my memory.
All right, we rode the Ubco bike all the way up to Panther Falls, which, when I say all the way, it was maybe like 7 miles, right? But on the way there, it was all uphill. Crystal and I both on the bike, and it was pretty steep hill. I could only get it to go, now I have it in eco mode, I could only get it to go about 23 mile an hour. Keep in mind, top speed is 30. I think if I would have put it into boost mode, probably would have got a little bit faster, but honestly, on the windy road, was just fine. So on the way back down, we were able to coast and use the regen. I have regen set on the bike right now at 100%. The whole way down, we were coasting between 20 and 25 mile an hour, which is perfect speed again on the windy road. And we got back after 7 miles, and we are at 100%. So pretty much that whole ride, the bike got us there and back, both of us, and we don't even have to recharge the battery because it did it on the way back down for us. We didn't have to use fuel, so we figured out that the ambulance is costing us about 50 cents a mile right now. So to do that would have been like $4 just in fuel to drive up there and back. And plus we probably would have lost our camp spot because there's more and more people just rolling in. So yeah, I super impressed with this bike. I mean, it rides with both of us on it great, and it allows us to explore further without having to take the Ambo everywhere we go. Found a trail right off the backside of camp, and I looked on Google Maps. Trail's not marked, but it looks like it might run up to a nice rocky outcropping at the top of the mountain. So we're gonna go check out this trail and see where it leads us to.
Crystal's favorite type of hiking.
I'm gonna floss my way through it.
She just gotta put music on and bushwhack away. Lincoln, on the other hand, actually does love this. Ages goes. So it looks like we're following an old, really old logging shelf road. It's overgrowing, but I don't know. Maybe we're getting there. You can definitely see there's some type of trail that keeps cutting in and out, but there's so much downfall that we keep having to bushwhack through. Oh, I pushed it about as far as I can go. Get this last little bit right here, but the rocks are they're too loose. I made it about halfway up and then slid down, and yeah, that's enough for me. Especially being out here in the middle of nowhere. The nearest road is way down there, but not a bad view from right here. This is pretty cool. Wish we could have made it all the way to the top, but yeah, it is what it is. We had to, Crystal had to drop off at the bottom there. Got a little too steep for her, so she wasn't comfortable. But gave her a bottle of water, and she's hanging out till I come back down. So we'll catch a breath here, and then we'll head back down here in a minute. Link is over here, hiding in the trees in the shade. Tell you what, it's cool down below at camp, but when you get up here in the sun, it gets warm real quick. So. Well, that was fun. Now we have to bushwhack all the way back through. And might be time for a dip in the creek. We made it back to the Ambo. Did you have fun?
A blast.
Crystal loves bushwhack hikes. So we're camped right next to a creek. We're gonna go down here and take a dip. If you enjoyed this video, hopefully we have more coming your way very soon. Gonna try to start doing these on a weekly basis. We do have some other things coming that are pretty exciting, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, hit the alert button so you get notified when we post our new videos. And until next time, we'll see you later.